Leo, thank you. Let's stick with the border crisis facing America. You see right there, he's lining up to deal with it. Our border correspondent, Jason Jones, all over this story. We know at least about 7 million illegal immigrants invading our country since Joe Biden took the presidency. The Biden administration dealing with a full court press from illegal immigrants entering from land, air, and sea. Let's bring in Jason Jones right now near the southern border where he's been getting an exclusive look at some of the efforts. He's been embedded with the Texas Department of Public Safety's Aircraft Division, as you can see. Jason, welcome. Tell us what you're seeing, sir.
Well, Ed, good afternoon. I've got with me today Trooper Vasquez, and I'm going to be explaining to you here in just a second why I've got this trooper with me. Incredible work he did today. All started this morning as you're watching these videos, Ed. I'm embedded with Governor Abbott's Operation Lone Star and the men and women of the Texas Department of Public Safety's elite aircraft. But as you're watching these videos, what I want you to understand is just what's really taking place on the southwest border. This morning, a call came in to U.S. law enforcement that 3 vehicles had crossed between the ports of entry right over the river with armed gunmen crossing from Mexico into the United States. We were here. We launched in the helicopters you see behind me here. And in the videos you're watching, you're seeing this Trooper Vasquez, initiate the traffic stop, which ultimately resulted in several individuals being apprehended. But what was really something as you watch these videos take place is the compartment and the void that was in this vehicle. So as you see these lawmen get the woman out who was the driver, right? They had 2 escort vehicles. These escort vehicles were armed with Sicarios. These Sicarios fled back to Mexico. Now, we tried to find them in the helicopter. We were not able to, but because of his work, they were able to get this vehicle stopped. And as a result, 3 individuals were secreted in what you call a void. You know, you always hear me talking about how advanced these cartels are. Well, La Línea cartel today lost one of their vehicles that's used to smuggle everything from deadly drugs coming into this country, but also people. Today, this vehicle had 3 people in it. And Trooper Vasquez, I'm going to ask him if he would real quick, would you mind showing the folks how this void works? Because what you're seeing is a vehicle that's been altered. The entire floorboard here, Ed, has been removed. The gas tank has been removed to the front of the vehicle. Can you activate this real quick? Because this is, I want to show you how advanced the cartels are. Go ahead and show the American public here.
So here on this key fob here, this red button, this truck button, this brings it down. So you just hold it down.
Look at this. So literally, you use a remote control used to unlock the doors to activate this hidden compartment, Ed. And now you see it dropping. And this is where 3 individuals were today. So when you hear me talk about the breadth and scope of the cartel, La Línea cartel that operates on the other side, you wonder how so much deadly drugs like fentanyl are pouring into this country. This is how. This trooper in 2 days, yesterday he stopped another vehicle here and apprehended 10 people smuggling. So this is what's taking place on the southwest border. But this is an inside look at the tradecraft of the cartels far beyond what the American public gets to see day in, day out.
Well, that is absolutely great work. Please thank him for us and for a grateful nation as he puts his life on the line, literally every single day. That compartment is very interesting for you to give us a bird's eye view like that. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you real quick whether you and or the trooper want to say anything, not political, but just about the fact that the Supreme Court is now weighing in the last few moments and saying they're not letting this Texas state law go forward, which would help this trooper and other troopers presumably arrest more illegal immigrants.
Well, here's the thing on this. You have to remember, this is a game-changing law, because what it's going to allow, as the Supreme Court finally makes a change, is change 150 years of standing orders, that the federal government is the only one that has the authority to apprehend and deport people in this country. So the thing that's different here, and I'm going to say it again and again, is that Governor Abbott has declared an invasion. This is the first governor in American history. So if you wonder why the Supreme Court continues to add extensions, look, I've said it several times on your show, I'm surprised we're only at 3. I expect more of these, because this is going to change the standing that states across this country can pass a law like Texas has done. And if they have people illegally in their state, they can deport them. So I will tell you, expect some more extensions on this, because this is a game changer for the nation moving forward.
Yeah, and the left is trying to stop it. Jason, thank you for reporting. Thank the trooper for his law enforcement efforts. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
I sure will. Good to be with you.